Now, remember, I'm a hustler. I think like a hustler. So this childhood friend of mine, he's there in the part 0 and part 1. This childhood friend of mine, I was no longer staying with him in the same residence, student residence as before, but we were close. This nigga comes to me, right? He comes to me and he's like, boy, by the way, one thing me and my roommate and my best friend we had in common was failing. Ever since we went to varsity, we were all failing. That's one thing we had in common. All of us. Betuel included. Betuel was failing. Kuto was failing. Fosh was failing. Everybody was failing. The only guy who was passing as part of FBK group was Ponto only in varsity. Now, this best friend of mine comes to me and he's like, boy, I'm like, yes, boy. He's like, you can see that your music things, they're not working. I'm like, yeah, fuck music. That's not my thing. And he's like, and we need to make money, Fanon, because fixing computers won't make you rich. We must get rich because my family told me that if I don't do well this time in school, I'm going to go back home. And I'm like, you are right, boy, because now, if I don't do well in 2016, I'm going to go back home and it's over for us. It's completely over for us. So he's like, don't worry, boy, we'll find a way. So my best friend, he's the kind of a guy who thinks like a hustler. Then I'm the kind of a guy who acts like a hustler. So that was the difference. So he had the theory and then I was doing the practicals. So this guy came to me and he's like, boy, there's this guy on social media who's doing this investments. I'm like, investments? And he's like, yeah. There's this coins that you buy on Facebook. You buy these coins and then after buying them, after 3 months, you get money. I'm like, hey, boy, is this for real? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, this thing might be a scam. Now, the coins that I'm referring to, you know them. Some of you guys might know them. I'm referring to peep coins. If you can remember, there were coins which were called peep coins back around in 2016, somewhere there. I've only found out about them during that time. So, peep coins. They were starting as low as 100 rands. It's like you buy these coins for 100 rands, and then after a month, you get 1,000. I'm like, boy, Musa, I'm gonna get rich. He's like, yeah, boy. And I keep in mind, I have 15,000. I have 15,000 in my bank account. My best friend doesn't know that I have money. The 15,000 I'm supposed to pay school fees. And I did research about it. I went on social media. I checked these people who are doing these things. It seemed so legit. People are talking about it. It's trending. And I'm tempted. I want to take 15,000 to buy these coins so that I can make 1 million after 12 months. Remember my words. 15,000 to buy these coins so that after 12 months I can make 1 million. And then after making the 1 million, it's my calculations, by the way. After making the 1 million, I actually take 15,000, 20,000 and I pay back my mom. And I'm like, Mom, you and I, we are out of each other's lives. Now I'm rich. I don't want your school anymore. Now I'm rich. I'm my own man. You know? It's an idea. But another part of me says, boy, don't do it. Another part of me says, boy, you have to do it because that's the only way you're going to get rich. Coming to think of it, I want you guys to use common sense. Can you invest 100 rands and get 1,000 without understanding how the money came about? Because there, you don't do anything. You buy these things, you keep them, and then you're going to sell them at a higher price. Literally, you don't work for anything, you know? I was like, can I invest my 15,000 and make 1 million? And I'm like, because there was a table. Remember, there was a table. There was a table which shows you, or if you buy this, you can sell them for. So I was there. I was like, yeah, I can become a millionaire very fast. Now, my friend, on the other hand, he's busy buying those coins. He's buying them. Now I haven't bought any. After a week or so, he comes back to me and says, boy, I'm like, yes. You see those coins that I told you about? It's like they are working, ne? I'm like, yes. But, hey, those ones take time. Those ones take time. You will get rich after a long time because you must wait for the coins to get value. They call it cryptocurrency. So that's how I entered into the foreign exchange market. I want you guys to understand, I didn't just enter into trading and all that. No. And just listen, you'll hear. And he's like, boy, I'm like, yes. There's this new one. It's like this guy, he had a source for getting this quick investment scheme, things which will make you money quick. And then he would bring them to me. And he's like, boy, there's this thing that I know, which is called Triple M. I'm like, Triple M. I'm sure you guys remember Triple M. And like, he's like, yeah, you see, comparing Triple M with this coin thing, Triple M is much better. I'm like, yeah. So now, this coin thing, I've never really fallen in love with it that much because I never really understood how it used to work per se, you know. So I was loving the Triple M idea more. You remember Triple M? You remember it very well. And on that table, they're like, you invest this much, you get this much after 2 months. You invest this much, you invest 1,000, you get 6,000 after a month. You invest 10,000, you get 300,000 after 6 months. You invest 100,000, you get 10 million after 1 year. Such things, you know, there was a nice table. Remember, I didn't invest in the PIP coin thing. I haven't invested in the Triple M thing. Now, the Triple M thing seemed more legit than anything else. That was before I even knew about Forex. That was before I even knew about it. It was one person who used to come with these scams to my face, and I would analyze them and I would look at them. And I think the only reason why I was able to go through, because I didn't know what was going to work and what was not going to work, was that a part of me, I'm still a hustler. Wherever people say we can make money, I'm there. Wherever, you understand, it was just my nature. Whenever they say there's quick money, I'm there. Triple M. I called my mom. I'm like, mommy, she says, yes, son. I'm like, Ash, you see, you're still struggling with school fees, ne? I've actually paid the school fees money, by the way. You're still struggling with the school fees. There is an investment that I know that you can invest money in and you can be able to pay my school fees. And then she said, tell me more about it. I'm like, it's called Triple M, mommy. So I want you to give me at least 1,000 or 2,000 rands so that I can invest in this thing. And then after 3 months or 6 months, we're going to make like 15,000 or 20,000 or even 30,000. I forgot the table, how it used to work. But I think it will be very relevant if I look for the table. Wait, let me look for the table. It's there on Google so that you can understand and remember. How much was I supposed to make? You know, now I'm telling my mom about this thing. And my mom loves money. So she was actually interested, but she was skeptical as to whether this thing is legit or not. So let me Google the Triple M table. I will tell you how much they were promising us. Now, I want you guys to learn, there is nothing for free. You must just use your common sense. So Triple M. I actually got the table right now on Google. Ne? It says that, where is it? Okay. Triple M, it says that if you invest 200 rands, if you invest 200 rands, in 12 months, in 1 year, you'll get 25,000. Ne? If you invest 500 rands, in 1 year, you'll get 64,000. If you invest 1,000, in 1 year you'll get 129,000. If you invest 2,000, in 1 year you'll get 259,000. If you invest 5,000 rands, in 1 year you'll get 650,000. If you invest 10,000, in 1 year you'll get 1.3 million. You see, 15,000 you get 1.9 million. 20,000 you get 2.5 million, and so forth. 50,000 you get 6 million, 6 to 7 million. You see, so I told my mom that give me at least between 1,000 and 2,000, and then I was looking to invest for at least like 6 months. So with 1,000 in 6 months I was gonna get 12,000, and then 2,000 with 6 months I was gonna get 22,000. Right? Those are the returns. It's investment. Triple M, you remember it very well. We are all victims of this thing. Now, my mom agreed that, boy, I'm gonna give you 2,000 rands. Please invest in Triple M, right? So that after 6 months or maybe 1 year, I can have enough money to finish off your school fees, on top of the 15,000 that you already paid, which in reality, I never paid that 15,000. I never paid it, right? Now, my mom gave me the 2,000 rands. I think she actually took a loan bigger than what she gave me because she had money at that time. But I believe it was a loan. It was part of the loan. So out of the 2,000 that she gave me, I took 500 and I spent it on my girl. You see this girl, ne? I used to sacrifice a lot for her. And then instead, I've invested 1,500 in this Triple M thing. Ne? I've invested 1,500 in this Triple M thing. Now, the sad part about it, now I want you guys to understand, Triple M was working at that time. Here's how it works. It's a pyramid scheme. It's illegal, right? What happens is that you join, but the money that you join with, you are giving previous people who joined before you. And then for you to get paid, more people must join after you. So at that time, there was scandals on television. Checkpoint was doing an episode about it. The government was warning people that this is a scam. Stay away from Triple M. So people were panicking. Imagine, this happened a week after I've invested my money. And then Triple M is falling. People are no longer getting paid because you only get paid when more people are joining. So when people are not joining, you will not get paid, you know? My 1.5 was gone. I felt like crying. Then I called my mom. I told her, mommy, that thing was a scam. Gone. Our money is gone. My mom was worried, but she said, it's fine. At least you tried. So a part of me was glad for out of the 2,000 that my mom gave me to invest, I ate 500. So that gave me hope that, okay, it's fine. At least I ate 500. I've only lost 1.5. And I still have 15,000. So looking at the brighter picture. And then I told my friend, I'm like, aye boy. First you came with this Pipcoin thing. I didn't invest. I didn't lose money in it. But people were starting to lose money in it. People were not getting money in that thing as well. And then you told me to invest in Triple M. I invested in Triple M. I didn't get paid. It turns out it's a scam. Because here's the thing. We didn't have information about this. So there was no way we could know whether this thing is a scam or not. There was only one way to try to find out. I mean, hustlers get hurt out of practicals. You know, you must do actual practicals so that you can learn. So from that point, I learned that, you know what, see me investing in anything, kill me. See me investing, kill me. My 1.5 was gone. And then, my friend, you see this guy, I owe him so much. I owe him more than money. He came back again with the third thing now. Third investment scheme now, apparently. He said, boy, I'm like, yes. I know you lost money in Triple M, and I know I lost money in the Pipcoin thing that I was trying, and people lost money in both Pipcoin and Triple M. So there's this thing again that I want us to do. I'm like, hey. There's a time whereby you get tired of scams. Like, you literally get tired. When a person tells you, there's this, you're like, hey, not today, Satani, not today. That was my response to him. And then he said, Mfanaga, this thing works for real. I'm like, yeah, it works for real. He's like, yeah. So to show that it works for real, I'm going to join it first. Now, the thing that he was talking about was foreign exchange market. Now, that was Forex. Forex trading. The thing that makes people not sleep even today, celebrities, whenever they see Forex traders, they go mad because they don't understand how can they stop us, that is my industry. You can't tell me anything about this industry. And regardless of how educated you are, I don't care how educated you are, I'm the practical of Forex. When you know the theory, you know Forex out of theory, I'm the practical of Forex. He introduced that thing to me. At that time, I was skeptical. I didn't want to hear anything with Forex or investing. The same way people don't want to hear anything with Forex. I was once one of you guys. Keep in mind, that's just the truth. Because I was tired of scams, just like you guys are tired of scams right now as we speak. I didn't want anything to do with it. Now, my boy, he went on social media and he found this guy, right? He found this guy who was based in Sandton. He was based in Sandton. He was running these Forex classes. And then my boy, he joined. He paid about 2.5. It was 2,500. He paid for the classes before I could even be in this thing. And then after that, he started attending classes. He was going to Sandton, attending Forex classes. And then whenever you'd come back, you'd tell me about it. And I was not really interested in listening to his stories because I was tired of scams, people. Lena, I was tired. Just like you are tired now. I was very tired. He said, boy, this thing is for real. Is this thing for real? And one time I saw that, you know what, the way I love my girlfriend, it's like I'm going to end up spending all the money that I have, like the entire 15,000. I didn't want to find myself in a situation whereby, I've actually eaten 20,000 with a girl, which was supposed to be for my school fees. So one way or the other, a part of me knew that I was not going to pay school fees. That's a fact. Number two, a part of me knew that I had to do something about it. I had to invest in something. It didn't matter what. I had to start a business. I had to invest in something. Then when he was busy telling me about it, I started falling in love with it slowly. But the first thing that I told myself was that I'm going to do research about this thing, right? I'm going to do research. Now I went on social media and I searched Forex traders. And then I found them. I found top dogs, Unfortunately, I won't call them by the names, but out of respect purposes, I'm going to call their names. Out of respect purposes. I found Andile Maisela. I still respect him even today. I found Prince Mazibuku. He still has my respect. I found Cashflow. I still respect him. I found Ref Wayne. I still respect him. I found Sandile Shezi. I still respect him. So just to name a few. So those were the Forex gurus that I found at that time, of which is the main reason why even today I can never say I'm competing with any of them. That's why even today I'm doing me. I'm always being myself, I'm always being myself. But as for these small boys who came after me, in the industry, they can't tell me anything. So shout out to the gurus, because the truth is that there was no single day whereby I was not going through their walls. I was going through their social media timelines almost every day just to find motivation in this thing, you know. I don't think if they were not there, regardless of what people say, fuck what people say. Because now people are saying these things about me now. So fuck what people say. One thing those guys taught me is that you can never give up on your dream. So shout out to them. I've been stalking them almost every day. Almost every day, stalking them. You know, Andy Lemaisela, I would see his videos, trading, making 100,000. I'm like, how does this, okay, I'm not sure if it was Andile or it was Prince Mazibuku. Actually, I think it was Prince Mazibuku before Andile, yeah. He used to make like $27,000, 300,000. And I would check it on Google. It will be like 300,000. I'm like, ah! And remember, with people, to show that you are making money, people need to see something. So I would check his lifestyle. He's driving a nice car, staying in a nice house. And on the other side, people are saying, Forex is a scam, Forex is a scam. And I'm like, man, fuck people. Fuck what people say. I'm going for this thing. So I've found motivation in those guys. Shout out to them for keeping the industry alive, even though some of them have retired. But the truth of the matter is that they've created a path for traders like me. You see, that's why nobody can ever tell me anything even today. If you don't support or love my industry, fuck you. I'm saying it now, right now, fuck you. So shout out to them for opening the path for people like us. Therefore, I believe that I've also opened a path for upcoming traders in the industry. You know, I've done that. I believe that I've played my part.